Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Hump Day. It's Wednesday. Hope everybody's doing all right. Today's email was from October 22nd, 2003 at 6:22 in the morning. And the title was A Story. A story is told about a soldier who was finally coming home from the war. He called his parents from San Francisco. "Mom and Dad, I'm coming home, but I have a favor to ask. I have a friend I'd like to bring home with me." "Sure," they replied. "We'd love to meet him." "There's something you should know," the son continued. "He was hurt pretty badly in the fighting. He stepped on a landmine and lost an arm and a leg. He has nowhere else to go, and I want him to come live with me." "I'm sorry to hear that, son. Maybe we can help him find somewhere to live." "No, Mom and Dad, I want him to live with us." "Son," said the father, "you don't know what you're asking. Someone with such a handicap would be a terrible burden on us. We have our own lives to live, and we can't let something like this interfere with our lives. I think you should just come home and forget about this guy. He'll find a way to live on his own." At that point, the son hung up the phone. The parents heard nothing more from him. A few days later, however, they received a call from the San Francisco police. Their son had died after falling from a building, they were told. The police believed it was a suicide. The grief-stricken parents flew to San Francisco and were taken to the city morgue to identify the body of their son. They recognized him, but to their horror, they also discovered something they didn't know. Their son had only one arm and one leg. Parents in this story are like many of us. We find it easy to love those who are good-looking or fun to have around, but we don't like people who inconvenience us or make us feel uncomfortable. We would rather stay away from people who aren't as healthy, beautiful, or smart as we are. I think a more up-to-date take on this story, which comes from a true experience, would be a son who calls his parents, who lives in another state. He's in his mid-30s, and he says, "Mom, I'd like to come down for a visit." And she says, "Of course, sure, come on." And then he breaks the news. "Mom, I'm gay, and I'd like to bring my friend with me." And then, it throws a whole new twist into things. And in the end, the father pretty much disowns his son. And the mother, although not a proponent of the gay lifestyle, makes the decision that this is her son. And she loves him regardless of that. She doesn't have to accept that lifestyle, but she accepts her son as he is, her boy. And in this case, love wins out. I was looking for a moral or something that can give some sense to this story, other than the ending that you heard about loving people that aren't as good looking and stuff. That just didn't sit right with me. So in the introduction to The Devout Life, I opened it up, and this is the line that I came across. "The less self-interest we have in the pursuit of virtue, the greater therein will be the purity and brightness of divine love." The less self-interest we have in the pursuit of virtue, the greater therein will be the purity and brightness of divine love. So my brothers and sisters and children, what it comes down to is one of two things: self-interest or love. Let us choose love this day and always. God bless everybody. Have a great Wednesday. And I do hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you for spending this time with me. God bless you.